Kayla, you guys were down, felt like 5-10 for almost the entire game. What do you feel like you guys couldn't quite get over that hump until late with that push?
I mean, it's really hard when you dig yourself a hole like that in this league. Like, it's tough. I thought we had a bad start to the game. I thought we had a bad start to the second half. It felt a little flat as a group out there on the floor. So, we can't put ourselves in those types of positions. I mean, I thought Atlanta played well. I thought they used their two bigs well. I thought we didn't really try to attack them in the half court. If they're going to play two bigs, we have to find ways to exploit that a little bit more. But you got to give them credit, but I just felt like just some bad starts. I mean, like I said, second and fourth quarter, 13 and 15 points. First and third, 31 and 32. So that's telling you something right there. So go back and watch the film, and that's the great thing about this league is you have a day and then you play again. So nothing to get too worked up about. A lot of positives, but also a lot of things we can really get better at. So got another shot at him on Thursday.
You hit those 2 threes to make it a 4-point game and tried to get the crowd in it.
Yeah.
What did that energy mean to you guys, and why do you feel like it wasn't there in the first maybe half or first 3 quarters of this game?
Yeah, I felt like the crowd was kind of just waiting for a moment to cheer and kind of go crazy. So I appreciate them. They really helped us there, especially in the fourth quarter, and helped us really get the lead there with a few seconds to go. So crowd was incredible. But like I said, it was just flat. We missed free throws. We missed layups. We didn't really execute. They were physical. And I think that was kind of why it didn't feel as smooth as we would have liked there.
Kelsey just said that she thought kind of sustaining the run in the fourth quarter was one of the biggest differences. To you, what was kind of the thing that helped you guys get back in the game in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, we found ways to get stops. I mean, 15 points is great. We're going to be able to win a lot of games if we hold teams to 15 points in a quarter. I think that's tremendous. They shot 32 free throws. A lot of free throws. Going to be difficult to win a lot of games when we foul people that much and put them at the line that much. It's tough. They made 25 out of 32. I mean, we still went to the line 26 times, missed 10. So that's the game really right there. It obviously doesn't come down to that, but it's just the little things. But I thought the fourth quarter was our defense. Our defense was great, and we were able to push in transition. You saw in those 2 quarters where we couldn't get a stop on defense, we struggled in the half court. They were physical. They could set up their defense every time. They pushed us out of screens. It's just easier when you're able to load your defense. We wanted the same exact thing. So.
Caitlin, you actually said before the game, teams are going to be in all kinds of situations during the course of the season, and as much as you don't want to have to lose a game like this, is going through some of those end of game situations early help?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, yes, this stinks. We want to win this game, but I think this is great for our team. A little adversity. How are we going to respond? How are we going to come in here tomorrow morning and watch the film and learn and get on the court and get better? And like I said, that's why this league is so great. You have a couple days and then you get right back to it. You find a way to respond. We have a chance to go there and play them actually, so it's even better, I guess. We can get a little redemption if we go down there and play well. So obviously we wouldn't have loved to be in the situation that we were in, but honestly I give my team a lot of credit, my teammates a lot of credit. We never gave up. We fought. We were right there. We found a way to get back in it. When things didn't seem very good for this group, at least we stayed together and we kept fighting, and that's a positive.
And just the first half seemed pretty choppy with the amount of fouls, the challenges. Just how did that affect you as a point guard, just the team's pace as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, to me, challenges cannot take that long. It ruins the flow of the game. I get it. It's early in the year. The refs want to make the right call. We can't sit there for 2.5, 3 minutes and on an obvious hit out of bounds off of them and still not know the call. I get it. There's things to look at. There's the clock. There's where is the ball going to be taken out. But that's not the only reason the flow of the game was ruined, but we're just standing there, we're waiting and we're waiting and we're waiting. And then obviously, like I said, a lot of free throws shot between both teams tonight. That makes the game more choppy when there's a lot of fouls. Excuse me. But, it's tough when Coach White is put in a position to have to use both her challenges in the first half on calls that were pretty point blank, and then we're left with none there in the second half, which, you can pick and choose. Maybe you save them, maybe you don't, but still, every single possession matters. But like I said, it doesn't come down to that. No matter what, if it's a choppy game, we got to find a way to to find our flow a little bit better, especially to start the game and start the second half, for sure.